Everyone's doing belly flutters. It's the most popular move in belly dance right now, and today you are going to master it in just 7 simple steps. Let's go.
So belly flutters, they're quite a different move, and it's using our diaphragm. So it's similar to our stomach vacuum, but instead of just coming in and holding on the accent, we come in and out, in and out. So nice and relaxed. We relax all the muscles through here, and then we breathe out all the air in our lungs, and we tuck our diaphragm up and under. So when you're tucking your diaphragm up and under, you'll feel it through here. You'll see this part of your stomach go in, or your diaphragm go in. You'll also see a hollow through your neck. So when you're first practicing, try it in front of a mirror so you can watch, breathing out everything, and then tuck under. After we've tucked under, we're then going to pulse out. So let's just start nice and slow, stemming all together, breathing out. Yeah, nice work. So you should find, once you've finished it, you should need to take a big breath in. If you find you're breathing out after the end of it, it means you haven't held your breath, which means you won't be able to get these muscles in as much. Okay, we're now going to do the same thing, but speed it up a little faster. Again, watch for this part as you come in, and also make sure that you're moving this part, so it's not just your stomach, it's working through here. So let's go, breathing out. And release. Okay, so here are some tips if you're finding that you're doing it for the first time and it's really hard to get. Firstly, it is a difficult move because, like all belly dancing, we're using muscles that we might not normally use in everyday life. Yes, we use our diaphragm to breathe in and out, but we don't use it in this way, holding our breath. It's much more of a natural muscle movement rather than a controlled one. So to get that mind and body connection at first is really hard. So that's why I say practice in front of a mirror. That's really going to help. The second thing that I find really helps with this move is to think of the move in different ways. So the best way for me to think about it is as I bring the diaphragm under, I think about it tucking under the ribs, and then as I'm coming out and in, I don't think about pushing out and in, I think about it dropping down, 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 down. And for me, it naturally comes up, so the part I have to think about is the down, 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 down. But for you, you might find it naturally comes down and you have to think about the up, 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 or you can try thinking about it in, or out, 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 out. So try all 4 of those and see in the mirror which works best for you. The other thing about this move is that it requires you to have no air in your lungs, but also if you're feeling really bloated or you've just eaten a big meal, it's not going to be easy for you to do this one. So it's best when you have lots of energy, but also an empty stomach, so you can really get that vacuum working, but then you can also get the flutters working as well without feeling a little bit funny in your stomach. I know a lot of people find it easier to do it leaning forward and practice it leaning forward because then you're using gravity. So if you're doing it leaning forward, again, you're breathing all the way out. You can rest your hands on your knees or you can hold onto a table, breathing out. And then coming up. The other thing I find really helpful with this move is to practice it to music, because if you're doing it to something with like a little shimmy in the music, you'll find it easier to get the tempo of going in and out really quick. If you're thinking too much about it, sometimes with these moves they become harder. So yeah, try it with some music as well. Okay, the final tip I have with this move is to bring your breathing into your choreography, because if you are doing a performance and you think, okay, I'm going to flutter now, but you haven't let all your air out, it does take quite a while to bring all that air out of your lungs. So when you're performing this one, make sure when you're practicing it, you think, okay, while I'm doing my figure 8s, for example, or whatever move it is before, I'm breathing out so that then you have no air in your lungs so that you're ready to come into it when you are at that part of the music.
Now go and watch this video right here. It is the foundation for belly flutters and will really help you to master this move quickly.